Isaac was 23 years old when he passed away. The most difficult thing for him when he was trying to stay sober was to meet other people who were experiencing what he was experiencing and to just get back to living a normal life. He never found ways to have fun in his sobriety. When I was sitting Shiva after he passed away, I told everybody in the room that I was going to do something to make meaning out of his life. And I said, I know what I want to do. I want to open a center, a clubhouse for young adults in recovery in New York City, to have a place for them to come and hang out and have fun and teach them life skills. And so Bigvision was born.
I'm in recovery for 5 years now. I knew Isaac since I was 11. We were best friends throughout our teenage years and into our addiction. We went to the same treatment centers, ended up at the same AA meeting, took him to treatment the second time, and never saw him again. Being in recovery, the issue with it is it's a thinking problem. You can't necessarily think away bad thinking. It takes action to change your life, you know.
New York City is seductive, and there's so many things that you can get into, and there's so many ways that you can get into trouble. People in early recovery, they can't think about anything but their future, and they keep thinking like, am I gonna not have fun ever again?
Where do you go if you want to have fun, but you're early in your recovery, you're not drinking, trying not to use substances, but you want to have fun, you want to hang out with other people and do what everybody else is doing. It's been 2 years. We've had over 50 activities, ranging from knitting classes to go-karting to trapeze to theater workshops, comedy nights. I mean, we do everything. Bigvision has created a community of young adults in recovery in New York City. People can come to our events and really feel like they are part of something and really feel like they're accepted. They're with other people who are struggling just like they are.
The big difference in recovery when you're trying to do it by yourself is that you're relying on the same thinking that was getting you to use in the first place. When you open up to other people who have done it or are doing it, that really gives birth to a new way of thinking. I have always been extremely active. You know, I've always had these passions, and I've told Eve, I'm like, passions, passions, passions. We need to give people passions. They need to see that being sober is fun. They need to see that there's other things besides getting high, because for me, that's the only thing I knew.
I want a clubhouse here in New York City where we can do all different activities. We can do yoga, where we can do meditation, the theater workshop, where people can just come and hang out, be themselves. People have been calling me from Washington, from California, from Florida, saying, how do I start a Bigvision here? You know, my husband or my son or my cousin is really struggling and they need something like that. So what I want to be able to do is create it here and then replicate it all around the country. This is my dream, my vision. I see all these kids that come to our events. Isaac would have loved them. They would have loved Isaac. They would have been friends. It would have been, you know, I wish that this would have existed for Isaac.